Okay. Rabotai, good morning. In the Sefer Ma'amar Torah Abayit in the Yalkut Lekach Tov, he adds over here from the Rav Chaim Devarim Ikarim Be'inyan Hanichtav La'el Ve'elu Dvarov. Yesterday we spoke about that time is your greatest strength and that wasting it is your greatest weakness. Today the Rav Chaim wants to add on that, and he wants to show you how foolish we are living in this world and amassing everything but what needs to be amassed. B'Parshat V'Etchanan Emor, it says in Parshat V'Etchanan, ושמרת את המצווה וגומר אשר אנוכי מצווך היום לעשותם. When the pasuk says over there that I command you today to do, how do we understand this pasuk? So he brings that over here and he says, נראה שהתורה הקדושה מרמזת כאן לאדם שיחשוב תמיד שלא נותר לו לחיות אלא יום אחד בלבד. We see over here from the Holy Torah that the Torah teaches us that all a person has to live is only today, only one day. This contradicts the way people live, Haru Benjamin. People building houses from metal beams, the best houses, insurance on everything, correct? It contradicts, correct? Because they think they're going to live forever until the landlord knocks and they're done. They're done and gone in one. Rabotai, he brings down over here, Mikoach machshava zu, from this thought, yizdares bevadai letaken kol ma she'efshar letaken. Rabotai, if you believe that you have more than a day to live, that means you are going against what the Torah is telling you. From the Torah it says you should do today. Why should I do today? What happened with tomorrow? Because who says you're going to have it tomorrow? Where is the guarantee I'm going to have it tomorrow? With this thought alone, it should move a person to try to fix as much as possible today. I'm Miljon, you tell a person why you don't come, Shalom Bayit. Shalom, that's all you hear from them. You know, I gave a class on Shabbat, and I just want to say something very important. You need to redefine what Shalom Bayit means, Rabotai. It is sick today. Everything. Husband, listen to your wife. Do what she says. Don't fight with her. Don't go. Everything, be sure to. Everything falls on the husband. It's not bad. It's bad enough. You have to take care of them. You have to pay for them. You have to do everything. So now you have to listen to them. Rabotai, continue with this kind of rebellion that tells Shalom Bayit this way. Rabotai, redefine Shalom Bayit. You need to redefine Shalom Bayit. According to the Torah, it's just the other way around. The wife needs to listen to the husband. She needs to do what he says. Not he does what she says, Rabotai. A woman, do you know that Rav Chaim brings down, you know, so you have women that are like machine gun. Wherever you go, that's all they speak. Do you know that Rav Chaim brings down, there's, a woman can be modest in her ways, but more importantly, a woman should be very modest in the way she speaks. What do I mean? I'm not speaking about that she's speaking provocative, trying to turn a guy on. Even when she's speaking between her and her friend, the Rav Chaim brings down, he says she should be very careful. She shouldn't raise her voice more than she has to, lest her beautiful voice is going to attract a guy and he's going to he's going to start having bad thoughts. But today, what do you have? Today it's a woman's world, right? Rabotai, this is the problem. Continue with the Shalom Bayit until one day she's going to tell you Shalom Bayit in the Beit HaKavarot, and then she'll be happy. Rabotai, you need to do what the Torah tells you and not just what you hear. It's very, very critical. It's very sad what goes on in the world. Over here it tells us just out. Over here it says a person has to fix everything that's possible. Try to do as much as you can. Learn Torah as much as you can. Do everything in one day. No, the rabbi said I have to spend 2 hours talking to my wife every day. 2 hours talking to my wife every day. Where do you get those 2 hours? Rabotai, where do you get those 2 hours? I'm being very serious. How do you have 2 hours to waste? And, okay, fine. So you're speaking to. And what are you speaking about? I want to know who you speak about. Oh, the wedding was over there. What the Yeshua was over there? What we did over there? What are you speaking to about 2 hours? I remember before you got married until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you spoke. I didn't know what we spoke. Huh?
We're speaking about weather.
Ah, the weather. Very good.
Global warming.
Yeah, global. She's going to weather you out. Okay. And anyway, Rabotai, he says over here, this machshava of knowing that a person only has one day to live alone should move him to try to do as much as he can in his power to fix everything that he's able to do. B'miyuchad la'et zikna, Rabotai, especially when a person starts getting older. Ka'asher adam ro'eh shekochotav holchim v'kalim, when a person sees that his strength is waning, it's going away, hu tzarich lizdares u'litgaber al yisro u'lahachin tzeda lebeit ma'odo. He needs to quicken himself. Can you please tell him not to speak? He needs to quicken himself and he needs to strengthen against the Yetzer Hara, Rabotai, and he has to start preparing provisions for the next world. What am I going to take with me? Fine, I got it. You can leave everything for your wife. What am I going to take with me? Do I have Torah? Do I have mitzvot? Did I do the way I was supposed to? Or was I all day home? Do you know what Rav Chaim brings down? That if a person has a class at 8:30 p.m. until 9:30, whatever the situation might be, and his wife says, no, baby, I need you to help me in the house. Rabotai, I'll be back. First comes 8:30 to 9:30 learning, and then I'm going to help you. Not you help and then you go learn Rabotai. Why? Because the learning of the Torah that we do today is not only for us, for me and you, but it's for her and for the children. If a woman would only know what means Torah learning, Ms. Isaac, believe me, she would have never allowed her husband to waste any moment doing nothing. Come, let's go out. One night out here, one night out over there, one night out. Rabotai was going to be in a 7-day week. You're killing 4 days of that week going out. And then you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is 2 days Shabbat, and the Sunday you're with the kids. So when are you really giving time to Hashem? A person has to really hasten himself to start seeing what are the facts. Rabotai, facts. I need facts. I don't care what people say. People can talk all they want. There's a lot of religions over here. There's a lot of speakers that are going to tell you like this. I need to see it inside. Rabotai, I'm telling you right now. B'le'en harai, my rabbi should live up to 120. Rav Moshe walked to Shlita. Do you know that he told me a very simple rule, and he told me this millions of times over. We don't trust nobody, we only trust Hashem. When somebody says something, I want to see it inside. If you can't find it inside, don't say it. That's how it works in Rabotai. That's what the pasuk in the Torah says. Tamim tiya im Hashem elokecha. Go wholeheartedly with Hashem your God. Why with Hashem? Why? There's nobody else in the world. Because Rabotai, you can't be so quick just to trust people. Not everybody's in it for you, Rabotai. A lot of them could be chas v'shalom in it for their pockets. They have to be very politically correct when they speak. That's what Rabotai, you need to know. If it's not written inside, we don't do it, Rabotai. At least make it, show me a proof, something that you're saying. So, you know how many times that happened, Aaron John? The rabbi says like this, this. So I say, where is it written? He tells me, my rabbi said it. So I ask your rabbi, where is it written? His rabbi said it. So I go try to look for the sources. Where could it be written? Not the Beit Yosef, not the Tur, not the Shulchan, not the Yalkut, not Chacham Ovadia, not one of the rabbis are speaking about it. So I come back and I say for the Rav, Be'av Makom, you don't find this anywhere. Keep looking harder. I should look harder. You're the one that said I should look harder. That's how ignorant you are. You just listen and you do without even looking deep into it. Rabotai, this is very sad. In our spiritual life, we go living life like blind sheep. The rabbi said, so that's it. So Moshe, Shalom Bayit. I want you guys to one time ask them, where is this written? That 2 hours I should speak to my wife. Everything. I really want to see it. I want to really see it about time. Why? You already know the whole Shulchan Aruch by heart. You finish Shas. You know all the halachot of Muktzah. You know all of this. That you have learn with the halachot maybe. But you stand waste your time with her. Rabotai continues over like this. Ulam, here we go, Rabotai. Listen how everything in this world takes us away from our real avodah. Ulam be'avonotenu rabim nitkayem pasuk rabotai in our great many sins. This pasuk, what's written in Hosea, becomes fulfilled by us chas v'shalom. Achlu zarim kocho v'hu lo yoda. Gam seva zarka bo v'hu lo yoda rabotai. Strangers have consumed his strength and he didn't know about it. Old age has jumped on him and he doesn't even know about it. That's the pasuk in Hosea. He brings down Koloimer. What does it mean, Rabotai? What does it mean? Who are the strangers that are consuming my strength? Koloimer, meaning to say, Kol hakochot ha'omdim l'reshut adam b'meshech yimei chayav kidei laviu el ha'osh ha'amiti. All the strength that was given to a person that while he's still alive, Rabotai, to bring him to the true happiness, to the true wealth, meaning Olam Haba, to be able to acquire Olam Haba. Ne'echalim b'meshech hazman al yidei zarim. They are eaten during the duration of this time through strangers. That means your time is being consumed by other people, by other strangers. Who is these other strangers? Me, hem, otam zarim. Who are these other strangers? Here we go, Rabotai. Hatava, a person's desires. Hachemda, a person's greed. V'ak'as, a person's anger. Rabotai, and more than this, he continues. Rabotai, we see over here our desires for this world. We're always jealous of one another. We're always angry. We allow little things to rob us from the greater picture. Bnei Adam einam samim lev. People do not pay attention. Keitad cholefet ashanim behevel. How your years go in vanity. Rabotai, how your years pass in vanity. One day after another, one day after another, one day after another. And what's the proof, Rabotai? Very simple. Last year in the Ilah, when you guaranteed to Hashem you're going to change, you changed. Did we change? Not even 1%, Rabotai. We talk a lot. People like to talk, but nobody wants to walk the talk, Rabotai. This is the problem. Zod, this is because, Rabotai, why are these years passing us in vanity? You've been robbed. If you're 30 years of your life have been taken. 40 years of your life. Imagine that you've been learning Torah and doing mitzvot the way you were supposed to. You've become an Adam Gadol. Zod mishum hatirdo she'em mutradim al yidei hayetzer misechim et da'atam rabotai. This is because the troubles that are always troubling you and is being done through the Yitzhahara in order to remove your mind from Olam Haba. Rabotai, we do not realize. He says, al yidei tirdot elu anu nechshavim l'shikurim. Because of these troubles, we consider to be like drunk people. Vishikur be'eshicharatu enu choshev klal al sofo. A person who's drunk, Rabotai, he doesn't even know what's going to be in the end. He's having a good time now. This is us. We're so indulged in the stupidity of this world. Anger, desire, this woman, that woman, this house, that house. Nice cars. Rabotai, you're wasting your life. I'm going to have to finish already. I have to do slichot, Rabotai. That's what a person needs to know. Anything which hinders your avodat Hashem, anything that becomes anything which hinders your avodat Hashem, meaning anything that disrupts your avodat Hashem, anything that becomes between you and Hashem and your service of Hashem, Rabotai, you must not waste your time on it. Your mother-in-law says here, she makes I don't got time for you. I have to have my eyes on the bigger picture. By me speaking to you about shtuyot, you're wasting my time from my Olam Haba. You're wasting my time from accomplishing my goal, Rabotai. This is why a person has to put his eyes on the prize, Rabotai. Do not be fooled. I'm telling you right now. Do not be fooled. I'm going to tell you what's going to be happening in the end. People are going to come to the Cooper Avenue. 6 feet down. Even if you were the worst person, and Shabbat Shalom, Rabotai. That's why make use of your time properly. Anything that comes between you and Hashem and avodat Hashem, and you're learning Torah, do not allow that to rob you from the real purpose. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen. Amen. Rav Chaim Igal, Baruch Hu,